Well, thank you all for being here. We absolutely value the support and cooperation we get from everybody represented in our local departments and jurisdictions, and Mentor prides itself on the work that we do, but we can't do it alone. And Lake County is a fantastic place to live and work, and it's all because of your efforts, so we appreciate all the cooperation. So before we get started to talk a little bit about Captain Gunsch and his soon-to-be promotion, I want to start this off by saying thank you, a very big thank you and acknowledgement of Chief Kevin Knight, who has for nearly 7 years served as our chief of the Mentor Police Department and served us admirably for 37 years. Let's give a big hand to Chief Knight. Chief, over the last 37 years, you've done your job with absolute professionalism and leading this department. You've done it. You've advanced our department with quiet and calm leadership, exactly what the department needs, and well within the traditions that have been established. So we owe you a great debt of thanks. Is Sue here yet? Oh, hi, Sue. So, Sue, I want to thank you on behalf of this community for sharing him with us for the last 37 years. We're happy to be able to return him safely to you, and I'm sure that you guys have a lot of things planned. So, thank you again. So today we're here to celebrate the appointment of Ken Gunsch as our next police chief. He falls within a long continuity of leadership in this department. Ken will become just the 8th chief of police since our community became a city. And I want to remind him that he started here in 1993, and I was looking back on some records earlier and just remind him that he started at $29,000 back in 1993. So he might do a little better as chief. But I'm not sure that anyone comes here quite as perfectly prepared to be a chief as he. He's the son of a police officer. His uncle was a police officer, honorably served in our armed forces in the U.S. Army. He has a BA in criminal justice and a master's in public administration. 25 years in our department, really covering just about every area of responsibility. So with that balanced experience, he comes here very well qualified. But I think most important, and this is really the most important qualification, is that he clearly cares about the community in which he serves and the men and women that he will be leading. And when we look at what makes for a great police chief, there are a lot of folks that come with the great credentials in that, but it's just as equally important on how that person carries themselves in the community, because that person really embodies and reflects on the values and the standards and the expectations that we have as a department. So Ken has done that in the 25 years of his career. And really, as the chief of police, it's a chance to really personify the fact that Mentor is a caring community, and that our first obligation is to serve our public and to serve the people that have given us this tremendous responsibility. So before we move forward with the swearing in, I'll ask Captain Gunsch, soon to be Chief Gunsch, to introduce your family, please.
Sure. Thank you. I do have a lot of family that showed up today, which is pretty tough, but I have a couple aunts and uncles, Mike and Rose, my Aunt Debbie, aunt and uncle Tim and Cindy. I have my wife, Ann, and my daughters, Morgan and Jillian's boyfriend, Ben. I have my parents, Denny and Pat, my other brother here, Kevin, and his wife, Carol, my brother, Keith, his wife Sandy, good buddy Gary, Michelle, his daughter Nina. I got friends, Pat and Kat. I have aunts and uncles from my wife's side, Gil and Jean. And I have my mother-in-law there. If I miss anybody, sorry, and it's just overwhelming that everyone showed up. Thanks.
Thank you. So this is the badge that I believe Ann will be pinning on him. I'm going to set that there for a moment. And I just want to say, again, it has been my great honor to serve with you for the last 10 years. Chief Knight, it's been my honor to serve with you for the last 10 years. I, again, thank you for doing a fantastic job of grooming all of your officers, including Captain Gunsch, to be in a position to take on this responsibility. And, you know, it is a tremendous responsibility. This community is entrusting you with its safety, with its well-being. We trust you with our children and our parents and our property. And again, you are the bearer of you represent and are the bearer of the reputation for this community. And so I know you understand that responsibility and gladly take it on. So we welcome you as our next police chief, and we wish you all the greatest of luck. Judge?
Thank you very much. What an honor and pleasure it is to be here. You know, I deal with everybody's headaches and heartaches, and when we have an occasion like this, it's really wonderful. Man, I'm just psyched to do this. First off, Chief Knight, it has been an honor and a privilege and a pleasure working with you. Thank you for all you did. I'm not talking as judge, I'm talking as Joe citizen now. Thank you for everything. It has been just a wonderful thing. Thank you. For all of the family members here and friends, this guy sacrificed a lot. You guys have sacrificed a lot, and thank you for letting us have his services. You know, when you're looking at who's going to become the next chief and that, it's really a big responsibility, and it's so important and so vital to the community. And what I like about this guy is that not only is he tough and he's going to get the job done, but he showed me a part that I think is very important, and that's compassion. You know, I remember that, and that's very important. You have to have passion, and you have to have compassion, and you have to have the ability and the want to be the best, and that's what we're going to get. So it is going to be my honor and a privilege to swear you in. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Face here, they want to see you, not me. I state your name,
I, Kenneth Gunsch,
solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution
the
of
Constitution
the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of Ohio,
of the State of Ohio,
and observe
and observe
the provisions
the provisions
of the Charter
of the Charter
and ordinances
and ordinances
of the Municipality
of the Municipality
of Mentor,
of Mentor,
and that I will
and that I will
faithfully
faithfully
and impartially
and impartially
discharge and perform
discharge and perform
all duties
all duties
incumbent upon me
incumbent upon me
as Chief of the Mentor Police Department,
as Chief of the Mentor Police Department,
Lake County, Ohio,
Lake County, Ohio,
to the best of my ability
to the best of my ability
and understanding.
and understanding. Thank you. Want to pin that on now?
Welcome, good egg.
Thank you very much. I appreciate everybody coming. Mr. Filipiak, thank you. Judge, thank you for doing that. You always take part in all our swearing in for us in the fire department. And it's an honor that you're here. It's just great. There's a lot of members of the city that are here. City Council, Scott Martin, thank you. If I don't see anybody else. Lake County Chiefs of Police, you guys are great supporting me right now. That's outstanding. Thank you. And my family, it all showed up. It's overwhelming, and thank you. Couldn't have got here without any of you guys. Friends also. You know, it's just humbling and an honor to be the next police chief. And you don't really get here by yourself ever. You have help along the way, help to get anywhere in your career and in your life. And you know, I had time in the Army that they really helped me, made quality decisions in my life with the Army. There's been present and past members of the department that have helped me out, mentoring, coaching me throughout my career. And then my family that have supported me the whole time, keep driving me to take care of my, reach my goals that I've had. So again, it's just it's just an honor to be the police chief, and but it's not a position that stands alone. It's teamwork. It's accomplished with teamwork from all the guys in the department. Everyone has a job to do, and we all have to do it to accomplish our one set goal to serve the community. And it's just it's an honor. There's a lot of guys that have worked here in the past that have set the standard. This is probably one of the top police departments in Northeast Ohio. And we can continue that with the hard work and the teamwork that we do as a department, and it will keep us leaders in the community and leaders in this profession. We need to just keep going strong and serve our community. Again, to my family, thanks.
So just a few final comments. I want to thank once again everyone who came out here today. Again, recognize a few more people that I didn't right up front. Again, thanks to our city council, who has always been tremendously supportive of the police department, our fire department, our service departments here, recreation, economic development. It reminds me, and I'm probably community development, probably missing a few others. But it reminds me that it was something that now Chief Gunsch has just stated, that this is a team effort, this is a group effort, and it's not only that we work together, but we stand behind each other. So keep in mind, Chief, as you take on your new responsibilities, that everybody in this room is standing behind you, hoping for your success. All the city departments, all the departments outside of within Lake County, and those others that we interact with, all of our employees, past and present. Chief Llewellyn, forgot to acknowledge you earlier, but the traditions that are in here. We have two soon-to-be former chiefs sitting here who are there to advise you when needed as well, and as well as you've got my 100% backing and support. So again, thank all of you. Say a prayer for his success. Our chaplain corps, Father Tim, thank you for being here as well. And all of our chaplains, thank you, gentlemen. And this concludes our service. And thank you again for coming.